You don't know what to do. Come and take a seat, my friend. Kick it with Dani Luv. Kick it with Dani Luv. Kick it with Dani Luv. Healing one day at a time. See, don't down. You'll be fine.
Hi, happy Monday. The most favorite day of the week. Yeah. Happy Monday to you guys, and thank you for coming again to Love and Laugh with Dani Luv. This is episode 16 recap with Nikki NoSense. So, today is going to be a chilled out episode. We got a special guest we're going to be interviewing. And I am just very grateful to actually be here at episode 16. I started off this podcast to try to make myself feel better because I was crying every day for the past 3 years. And it helped me and it helped a lot of other people too. I didn't expect to get to episode 16, but here we are. Um, what I do want to do, what I do want to do is do our breathing that we talked about, that we talk about in most of our episodes. So let's do our box breathing. So hopefully you're having a good Monday. If you're not, then this box breathing should help you out. So we're gonna breathe in for 1, 3, 4. Hold it for 4, and then let it go. So I'm about to do it with y'all. We're gonna breathe in for 4. So when you breathe in, it's very important to make sure that you breathe in the positivity of life, the fact that you are here on this earth, that you have another chance to be here in this earth, because a lot of people didn't wake up, a lot of people didn't have this chance. The only moments we have is our right now moments, and it is a blessing that you are here, and it's a blessing that you are you. So I hope that when you breathe in positivity, and when you breathe out everything that does not serve you or your joy. So anything that's negative, we breathe that on out and get rid of it for good, and that is what we do. So um I did 16 episodes. I started this ghetto podcast to help myself and then become a strong enough person to encourage other people, and I'm really grateful because it's helping. Like, I'm not as sad as I was. If you go to episode 1, then you will understand what I mean. Um, I do feel like we did some good work from episode 1 to episode 15. We started off sad. The first one was grief. What is it good for? Second episode was laugh at you. Third one, the strong friend is tired. Then PTSD, not just for soldiers. Episode 5, talking to your inner child. 6, helping is healing. 7, 5 ways to let go of the thing that hurt us. 8, the power of forgiveness. That's a really good one. 9, who's your mother? 10, the silent battle. 11, I'm still standing. 12, from shame to strength. 13, affirmations and legacy. 14, stand up and fight. And 15, baby, I'm back. So it's like we did an evolution, honey, because I was gone and here I am. I'm back again. I feel like LL Cool J, baby, I'm back. Okay, well, anyway. So before I bring in our special guest, I want to show y'all a clip, a recap of all of our episodes. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know why it doesn't want to play when I'm on here. Let's try. It's gonna play now. Watch.
Here's a recap of Love and Laugh with Dani
We talking
Luv.
about grief. Laugh at the grief and not letting the grief laugh at us. You watching me? I'm not watching you, but you watching me. This is what we're gonna do. I ask you a question, and only you know the honest answer. Are you okay? Most confusing part was him not coming home. What kind of parent did I deserve? Not what kind of parent did I get? What kind of parent did I deserve?
That your personality aligns with mine. It's sparkly.
She looked at me. She said, "I've always loved you. I've always loved you. I've always been proud of you. I just don't know how to." That was the answer she gave me. That was the answer I had to take. I was there when he unalived her. I was 6 and she was 4.
It's trauma, right? So people don't pay attention too much to this stuff until they're impacted by it.
We're walking by faith and not by sight because we don't know. We just being obedient to how the Holy Spirit is leading us.
You know, sometimes it tests us, but I find that, you know, making myself laugh and stepping back sometimes and laughing at myself and laughing at life and saying, you know, just be present because this moment is the only thing that we're guaranteed. And
what makes you feel good, and twerking always makes, like, boosts my mood. Just acting silly just makes me have such a good time.
I love twerking.
He will change your pain into purpose. It's not healthy to make yourself so busy where you neglectful of yourself or others because you grieve.
I was gonna be like, why am I doing this? Oh, I forgot you said you was doing this because you want to help people and help yourself. Okay, so let's keep going like an East Side Roach. Let's not give up. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I'm glad I'm on episode 14.
She said, "You should be a comedian." And I didn't know what that was. And I was like, okay. And then moving forward, I had a show in Arkansas. This is sometime last year. And I got back into comedy. And Mary Margaret Schroeder showed up to my show.
Thank you for tuning in to season 1 of Love and Laugh with Dani Luv.
You guys, thank you so much. I'm very grateful to all the people, the new subscribers, the new followers, the old followers. I hope you guys stay tuned. We will be back in August or September, one of those days. But without further ado, I want to introduce my final guest of season 1. She lives in the D, but was born and raised in Chicago. She is Miss Shaideet, your favorite Midwest best auntie that is trying to make it make sense. Put your hands together for Nikki NoSense.
Hey, how you doing, honey? Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Hey, Nikki NoSense, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, darling.
Welcome to the channel and welcome to the podcast. I'm glad you was able to make it on here. You are the reason why we are on this last episode because I was going to wait till next week because I was tired.
So, well, I'm glad to be the reason for something.
You pushed me, girl. You said, no, I want to do it. I said, oh, okay.
Well, here we go.
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Taking some time to, do what we like to do on Mondays, the laundry.
Okay. I was about to say Uber, but yeah, the laundry is good.
That too. That'll be later.
Yeah, so I want to ask you a question that I ask all of my people that I bring on the show. How has comedy helped you in one of the most hardest times in your lifetime?
Let's see how I can put that. That is a good question. Well, a couple of years ago, which I was watching one of your episodes and I noticed that you are a part of the grieving your brother's community. A couple of years ago, lost my youngest brother to a gun incident. And, it's hard when you are still fighting with the courts to get the perpetrator served, the justice that my brother is deserved, and other things in life. So, really stepping onto that stage, it's releasing a lot of hidden tension I never knew I had. A
Mm,
lot of hidden self-esteem fears as well that I really did not know I had until I got up on the stage to tell a joke.
wow. Yeah, my condolences. I didn't know that you were going through that. When did your brother pass?
It's coming up on 3 years.
Mm,
It was back home in Illinois. It was a incident where there was a dispute over some property, and unfortunately, the people that were living at the said property ended up at a public location, a hotel where my siblings were trying to have a birthday party for my niece's 10th birthday.
mhm.
So now every time my niece's birthday come around, we have to also remember the fact that that is also when we lost her uncle.
Wow. Yeah, my condolences. That's very difficult. Losing a sibling is one of the most difficult things that you can go through. Doing my research, it said that you can go through depression every day for a minimum of 2 years, not even.
Mhm.
And so when I read that, I was like, you know what? I need to start this podcast. I need to do something because I'm tired of being in the bed crying. Like I could not get out of the bed. And now like today I went to Uber. I did a little bit of exercising and I just try to do something. It's not like that every day, but I do
Mhm.
try to do something because you want to make sure that you do something, but people don't realize chemically your body, you go through something so traumatic like that, your body is like,
Oh
no.
yeah. Especially being from Chicago,
Mhm.
I love my city. I love my neighborhood. There's nothing like Chicago,
Mhm.
just like how there's nothing like Detroit. I think that's probably the reason why I would be born and die in the Midwest
Mhm.
because it's so something different here.
Mhm.
And, outside of all of even the violence that I have been subjected to back at home, there's still a peace that can be had there. You know what I'm saying? I just have to mentally finish healing from the past traumas to be able to go back and forth home to really appreciate the peace that can be there, like how I can appreciate the peace here. Because, like, vice versa, you being from Detroit, I know you can understand how sometimes it can be hard finding your peace at home, you
Mhm.
know?
Mhm.
But yeah,
I understand that. That's why sometimes you just have to take it one day at a time, and not rush the healing because a lot of times us as people who are going through, we try to rush it. We try to rush the healing, like I got
mhm. And
because
excuse me, I'm so sorry. My sinuses, for some odd reason, just want to start acting up out of nowhere. Like, really, my eyes is watering. I'm fighting a sneeze as we
oh
speak.
no, let it out, child. We
I am fighting a sneeze harder than some of these rich folks fighting these tax. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna quit playing.
just
All
make sure
right.
I don't get on the camera so we can still see you.
Okay, am I there? Can you see me? I see me.
Yeah, cause see, I don't care. We not in the same room. Sneeze all you want to, child. Cough, whatever. Do what you gotta do.
Uh,
If you got that tattoo virus, girl, do the tattoo. I don't care. What is it called?
tattoo.
Tattoo virus that they talk about the henna virus where you get the henna on your hand and it's like the tattoo. Yeah, child. Ain't nobody got time for the hey, do what you gotta do.
Look, I already got enough viruses and itises.
The way you looked at me like the tattoo virus. That's what I call it, child. That's a part of my new set. I call it the henna virus. It's called Hannah, but I call it henna, the tattoo virus. Yeah, because my hands is too small for a full henna. So
I've never heard somebody hand being too small for
well, I'm
an
one of
overlay.
a kind, child. I'm one of a kind, okay? I'm healing
Oh man.
on one of a kind with that little baby hand. My hand's smaller than some infants' hands. I have babies. I don't
Oh,
they gonna be
oh
trying to
little nublets.
pick me up. I'm gonna be picking them up. They gonna try to pick me up. Like,
Oh little nublets. That's okay.
yes.
They got a place here. Them nublets got a place here.
Yes,
God
they
dang it.
do. And that's important. That's why healing is so important. It's important not to rush your healing, but it's also important to understand that you have a place on this earth. Like God created you.
Mhm.
It take a lot to get here. You need the sperm to go to the egg. You need the egg to take that sperm in. You need it to grow, so people don't have no miscarriage. And then you come popping out your mama. Like that took a lot to get here. That's the hardest part. And then you get into life and life starts trying to pop you upside your head. But you have to remind yourself, like, look, God got Nikki here for a reason. God got Danny here
Mhm.
for a reason. And one thing that my therapist told me to do that I have yet to do because it's hard, because it's like you said, it's hard for you to go to Chicago. I can't ride past the hospital that my brother passed at, and it's
Mm.
because they did not do their job at all. So it creates trauma for me and everything. I can't even ride past the street sometimes. My therapist is like, you need to just go past. I tried it, girl. I had a whole panic attack. I was in I was in there all jacked up. But I'm gonna tell you, take little baby steps. Go down the street from the house. Look, even though even though it
Oh,
ain't
trust me, when I say I've been working on it, I used to have major panic attacks
mm,
crossing over the Indiana-Chicago state line. Now it's not like that anymore. Like one thing that a lot of people don't understand about healing is that not only does it take time, but it takes a lifetime.
mm-hmm,
You sometimes never truly get over the loss of someone or something as far as a situation or even a certain type of environment.
mm-hmm,
You don't know sometimes how to really emotionally transition from that loss. So that training, that it takes a lifetime.
yeah.
It takes a lifetime. And that's why we have to continuously give ourselves grace.
Mm-hmm,
Not so much grace to where we're now making excuses, but
mm-hmm.
enough grace to give us time to recognize it and then correct it and chin check it.
Yes. That is good. Dr. Nikki NoSense.
Hey,
Girl,
I'm telling you, I'm out here trying to make it make sense because a lot of it makes no sense whatsoever.
oh, okay. So it's everything else makes no sense, but you make sense.
Sometimes.
Okay, because it looked like you've been making sense on here, and I'm like, why is she called no sense? Because I see all the sense. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh, because I actually do got no sense. When you get to know me, you gonna look at me and say, see, now I know why they say.
she ain't got no sense.
Yeah, see, I'm just like a t-shirt I got coming out. I'm semi-smart, semi-slow. Because what will happen is a situation could go awry.
That is hilarious. I call myself a semi midget
I know, because you tall in your thought, and we gonna keep that going.
because I'm not a midget. I'm just
I
short.
know. That's
Yeah,
it. Just
I
like my niece. It's just, you just short in stature, but tall in spirit.
call all the way up in the spirit.
Yeah, see, I had a grandma 4'9".
Because I don't want to die, but like the spirit of Holy Ghost. Too
No,
tall.
no. See, I had a grandmother 4'9", 5 foot, right?
Oh, your grandma was tall.
And she started shrinking. Started shrinking, so I think the 4'9" was just to make us think that, you know. She knew we wasn't too good with math and algebra and, you know, the symmetrics of the circumference and stuff. So, you know, maybe she can fool us.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pythagorean theory. Yeah.
But let me tell you something. That was a mighty, mighty short woman that nothing tall got past her. You hit me?
You gotta be like that because you're not about to be chin checking me. So you gotta be like, you gotta look and do like this, and then people chill out. How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Oh, girl,
Fortunately, I made it regular. I
yeah,
made it to where I can either look into somebody's eyes or gaze up. I'm not usually looking too far down.
yeah. Some people you may have to look down to. Some folks is like 5'4". You be like,
But I do get a thing for short guys, so maybe I look like looking down to look up. But you know, that's a whole nother different episode. We're not getting ready to go there.
yeah, pick him up like a little teddy bear and just hold on to him tight.
You know, I used to date somebody really short back in the day. He was probably 125 pounds wet, and I was like 200 pounds fresh from having a baby. I could not believe that he picked up this sack of hot, wet boiled potatoes. You hear me?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I had to get away from Mighty Mouse. I'm here to tell you.
I don't know why, girl. You ain't like the
That was trouble.
You ain't had no teeth.
Anytime, that's trouble. Because that means he went around picking up people for fun.
That's true. The short ones be the problem. Yeah, that's true.
You think I don't know?
Yeah, them short ones be a problem. They do. How long you been doing comedy?
Well, the date, just like some people's relationships, is iffy. Because because I had a real situationship with comedy before I had a real relationship.
Okay.
To see Ugly Jason.
When y'all started sleeping together?
I think we got completely intimate like almost a year ago.
Okay. That's a real relationship. But when did you start dipping your toe in comedy?
I would say probably like right after the pandemic, 2022, 2023, somewhere in there.
Okay. Okay.
You gotta go look at a video.
I can tell you got some kind of situationship with it. I know you knew her, but you don't seem new because you're funny. And most people, unlike a few people, like some people they start off funny, but most of us, I was horrible. Most of us start off horrible. And then we grow into our funny. So tell us about your journey. Like how did you start and what made you decide to do comedy?
Well, I was in a car accident in 2014 that took me away from my original place of career because I used to be a hairstylist.
Okay.
At that time, I was really starting back in my hair career as a traveling stylist because that's what my niche was. And then I got into the car accident, and the car accident said, "You're not finna be twirling them curlers no more because we done bent up them fingers. You throwing gang signs up now." You know what I'm saying? I was on a cane for 10 years. I've been off a cane next year, April, for like 4 years. Okay. So, you know, I was out here, you know, crip walking, you know. And now I'm starting to get back up on the good foot. You know, I was fully disabled for a minute. Now I'm just semi-crippled, you know.
Oh, wow.
And in between time, I met Mike Bonner. I've been knowing him for like probably almost 20 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. And the way we met was hilarious. Thank God that statute of limitations are over, because when I met him, he was going to a show and I was doing heathenistic things to help put some money in my pocket because I was disabled, crippled, couldn't work, and wasn't getting any income. So
still work, but your fingers couldn't work. But that mouth, let me stop. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Too bad I wasn't just transporting jaws. It would have been easier just to transport these draws and jaws, you know?
Yes. Okay, so drugs. As you said,
yeah, but you know, I ain't you said it, not me.
Okay, right. I made an assumption.
Exactly.
Say yay or nay.
Exactly. Yeah. Just like how we be assuming who the daddy is out here. It's just a
It's
Slight
like
assumption.
person when you say illegal, that's all I can think of is being a prostitute or selling drugs. I don't be thinking like
Well, is
the stock market.
prostitution really illegal? But like I said, that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway.
Yeah, but I don't be thinking like, oh, she did a white collar crime. She was on the stock market or whatever, like. And I don't see you like robbing nobody, but you might, because I mean, you never
Oh,
know.
I have.
Oh, see, I'm glad we virtual. I'm so glad we virtual. Praise the Lord. Okay.
But that's okay. I left that life alone. That was 2 lives ago. I'm on life 3 now.
Okay. Okay. So this life, you not robbing people.
No. See, the first life, I was back home as a little child in Chicago, and you would have never believed I was actually bullied severely. Yeah. I was bullied so bad back in Chicago that they almost took me out.
Girl, that's the worst. I've been bullied before in middle school. I hated it.
But see, Chicago bullying is different from regular bullying. See, when you get bullied in Chicago, you might catch a bottle upside your head. Like, that's how they bully.
Oh, goodness.
They bully like it's the gangs of New York. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Yeah, because see, life 1 ended when I got jumped on by a very large party. Okay? Life 1 ended.
Because you telling the truth, but I'm just like, wow.
I know, right? Yeah, it's a whole lot. I am a whole walking soap opera. When I say Tyler Perry need to look my life up,
he'll make a lot of money.
I'm talking about what? He think Beauty and Black doing one.
Ain't got nothing on you.
Ain't got nothing on this here whole life soap opera. Let me tell you about it. So, after I got jumped on in high school, by over 60 people, I mean, they did me in good. You would have never known that they took all this off to the white meat, that I had a Rockweiler, bit my lip, yet drug for 4 blocks. Like, that gang life in Chicago back in the 90s was like real. Yeah. Unfold your face. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Oh, God. Okay, we at the beginning. Sorry. Let me fix it.
That's just the last half of the beginning. But then the second life started when I got kidnapped and brought to Detroit.
Like literally kidnapped? Like literally?
Yeah.
Like somebody.
Like I fell asleep when I thought they was taking me home. I fell asleep and I woke up on Jefferson. Listening to people playing, what up, no, what up?
You heard what up, though?
Well, really, it was Big Herc first. I heard Big Herc first, to be honest. I heard Herc first, and then I fell in love with the Cheddar Boys. But like I said, that's a whole nother story.
Okay. They want to know, is it 6 or 60?
Close to 60. It was a whole party.
It don't sound real. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, I have witnesses.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So just one of the people that whooped your butt, like.
Oh, when I say that's where the no sense come from.
Because that makes no sense. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because after they knocked the sense up out of me, it made no sense how I went and stole somebody's gun and thought I knew how to shoot it, but I couldn't shoot nothing because I was still so. So one of the other gangbangers came and found me and dragged me home with the gun. Because I was trying to shoot the dog that bit me. But since that dog was put up, I was going to shoot the brother.
You said, hey, I'm not about to be going to jail for no humans. I'm about to kill a dog.
I know I was going to start with the dog and work my way up because I wanted them to know that they have unleashed a monster.
Okay, so you the Negro John Wick.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to be. Jennifer Wick. I was trying to turn into Jennifer Wick. Yeah, so after that, when I healed up and I got back to school, this is when my second life started. Literally the same day. I've only been back to school for a week.
What grade were you in?
I was a sophomore.
Okay.
In high school. Okay. Back then I didn't have too many friends, and a lot of my friends were in like orphans and stuff like that. I really connected with with kids that had problems. You know what I'm saying? If your mama was smoking crack and my mama was smoking crack, we was some friendly crack kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So,
trauma. Like, oh man, my mama a crackhead too. My daddy, he was
yeah. Where your mama at? In there smoking crack with your mama? Come on, we finna go get some chips and juice. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, get it.
yeah, so that's what it was. So, this particular day, one of the people that's from this gang set that assaulted me gets into a verbal argument with me. We have a fighting. Well, we really didn't have a fight in class. It was right after my teacher put all the Spanish books down on the desk, and then I started hurling them saying "andale" straight to his head when he was talking crazy.
To the teacher?
No, to the boy that was messing with me from the same little gang set that assaulted me.
Okay.
It was just like a Bad Nelly video. Andale, andale, mommy, pop your head off tonight. You know?
Before it even came out.
You know? And you know, I was watching Cheryl Underwood on Pete Davidson Netflix, and she was like, it takes a certain amount of trauma to be able to do this. Yeah. And that was really one of the main reasons why I did it. Because I say, baby, I think I got a little bit more trauma than Richard Pryor. I think I could do this.
You don't have to think. I know you can.
Without the burning, I don't want to burn.
It would make no sense if you did not do it.
For real. Man. Yeah, so literally that same day that I got into it with that boy, I left school. I met somebody that my kidnapper already had that I already knew.
Now, this kidnapper, where did this kidnapper come from? Because I'm curious.
He's from Chicago, but he made his way around the Midwest and the South. It was all over the news. Actually, he was arrested like close to 22 to 25 years ago. Because one girl escaped from him and ran into a Foot Locker. I think the Foot Locker on Davidson. Yeah, y'all can look him up. Henry Davis. Henry Charles Davis or Charles Henry Davis, one of the one. Black man, no teeth in the front.
How did you escape?
Because, to be perfectly honest, once he brought me into the fold where he had all the other girls, come to realize that he didn't have just one person I knew. He had 3 people I knew.
What is he? That sounds like a movie. How is he getting?
It is
black
because back in the 90s, there used to be a thing where people will go around and say, "Oh, they selling magazines and stuff like that," and that would be the scam to reel in at youth risk to take them around the country to get them into different salacious areas of life. Like, he started out with us and we started selling fake jewelry. And to be perfectly honest, and Cartier, you better not come after me because I left it alone. We were some of the first people to have some of the first sets of fake Cartier glasses. And baby, we tore up the cities. Not the city, the cities with them. You hear what I'm saying? I think me and my crew's the reason why Cartier started making wireframes.
Wow.
But yeah. And that was life number 2.
And that's only life number 2. Oh my Lord.
Yeah. And I'm in life number 3 now. After the car accident.
So you didn't get life number 3. You just got into a car accident. That's still bad. Okay.
Yeah, got into the car accident, met Mike a little bit before and after that, we was getting close. And then just like in our regular conversations, Mike used to always turn and look at me and say, "That was hilarious. That was funny. Are you fucking serious?" And so he was just like, one day, "Try it." He said, "You've been on the stage before, right?" "Yeah, but I've only sang on stage. I used to be in a choir." Like, that's it. That's what I know how to do. Give me a script and I can dip. I've never just had to, you want me to think and use my own brain. Oh, that's new. That's
You're
new.
good at it though. You're really good at it. So where was you at when you did your first open mic?
My first open mic, honestly was when Ugly Jason and Jerrigan was running the room at the Punchline. And you know, me and Ugly Jason, we knew each other from the malls. When I was hustling fake jewelry and fake Cartier glasses, he was selling Air Force Ones. Like, I've been knowing him for the longest. You know what I'm saying? So when we've always known he was funny, he always knew we were some fools. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
the type of conversations that we would have, yeah, it's a whole full circle moment up in that. So yeah, shout out to Ugly Jason. He basically threw me up on stage like, here, get, kick, square that in my butt. And I went up there, and still to this day, I've never been booed. I might have got a little silent or something here and there, but I've always caught a giggle, and I ain't never been, get up out of here, you unfunny person. Like, nah, I ain't never caught none of that. But baby, when I went up there on that stage that first time, y'all see this mole right here?
Mm-hmm.
I said a few things, made the crowd laugh. Then I realized that, oh, they laughed and they waiting for more. And that little light, that little spotlight, it started burning my mole right here. And then it got real blinding, like I couldn't see nothing and nobody no more. And I forgot everything I was gonna say.
Oh,
but before I died, something I never knew I got up out of there. Something that a lot of people, I was watching something, they was talking about bombing and how to bomb or how to save yourself from a bomb.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that that's what I was doing. All I knew was time's up, gotta go, see y'all later. And even my exit was way more funnier than my entrance and everything else. Like, it all still came together. So like now it's getting comfortable and getting confident.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know I got it up here. I got it in the experience. I already, I'm trying to bring all of this that we have right here, this type of discourse, straight to the stage. And it is just hard to do so because it's like, it's good to feel and tell what type of energy is coming off of one person, or maybe even two or three, but a whole room to know that, all right, they gigging me and I'm gigging them and ain't nobody getting judged and we feeling each other and we can have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard. I kind of call myself like a newborn puppy. You know, you got to get them shakes off every time you take that puppy around new places. I'm trying to get good to where you could just let me loose in the dog park and I'm sniffing up everybody, but you know what I'm saying?
Girl, I believe in you. I feel like you gonna be up in their butts for real. Like you.
Yeah, I want to sniff the butts.
Yeah, I feel like just talking to you regular, you're funny, and you did do what most people who've been doing comedy for a long. I've been doing comedy for 4 years. So I consider myself new still, because you never really learn it, but that right there, that was a smart move, because I've seen people bomb after bomb. I've been to Mike Larry stuff, and they give them a funeral because they be doing bad, and then they keep doing bad. Like they don't end it. And I mean, it's been plenty of times I'd be like watching the person just dying, like, just say that's my time, just exit. Do you even have to say nothing? Just get off the stage, save yourself. And for a good 4 years, I was judging people. I was like, get off the stage, right? Man, recently I did the same thing. I was trying to save myself because I knew what I said wasn't funny. I was like, oh Lord, let me try it this way. And as I looked at the tape, I was like, Dani, just sit down. And it's okay.
Yeah. And that's what they were talking about on that episode. They was like, if you can go back into your Rolodex of jokes to go pull out a joke that you know is gonna land anywhere you go, just say goodbye.
Yeah, because it's like you go blank. You have a Rolodex, especially if you consistently writing. I try to write almost every day. If I try to write almost every you consistently writing, you're gonna always have something. And if you just up there like, oh, shoot, and then it's time to just all right.
And see, the way my brain work, I'm always writing. I got what I call the alphabets. And I ain't talking about the ones we know and love, the LGBTQ. I'm talking about the ADDs and the ADHD. Like,
Oh,
this doesn't cut off.
yeah,
So it's like with me, I'm always writing. It's about what I can remember and what I can remember to write down or record, because it
yep.
be going so fast through here.
Be too much sometimes. You'd be like, I don't like
Man.
recording, and then after a while you'd be like, okay, I recorded enough today. I'm not about to keep making myself laugh.
And I can't use speech to text. I'm from Chicago. Speech to text don't understand Chicagoan.
Girl, you better round them lips. Cause I know you know how
I
to
do round them lips, and they still come out roundedly like a Chicagoan.
you gotta focus.
I am focused. That's how we talk.
Talk.
Yeah.
That's how
Like what? Like it's in the vocabulary. We are not mentally built with every 26 letter of the alphabet, and we know it's in there, but it ain't in there.
It should be able to detect you. If it can detect country, it can detect Chicagoan.
Look, I don't think it can even detect itself nowadays. Okay.
Yeah, it say whatever it want to say sometimes. You'd be like,
Exactly. And then first of all, it'll have you confused. Like, is that what I really said? Wait a minute. Let me think about what I just thought I had come out my mouth versus what's on the screen. And you trying to tell me I don't make sense and that make better sense? Excuse your corrections.
It makes sense in my brain better than what they gave us.
I'm just saying, can y'all input Ebonics into the Chat GPT? That's all I want. Y'all got Afghan and Chat GPT. Y'all got Spanish. Y'all got Lebanese. Y'all got French. Can I get Ebonics into the chat?
Write a letter to the Chat GPT president.
And Google Gemini. Find
Are you a
the
Gemini?
Ebonical dictionary. Who said?
Ebonical.
Yeah.
Girl, some of these words make me want to praise Jesus. The Ebonical dictionary.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, that's beautiful. The Ebonical dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Write that down. That's good.
Yeah.
Good. Makes me feel like we're part of the congregation with the. Like I want to teach you from chapter 5 of the Ebonical dictionary.
Yes, exactly. See, they forget that we just don't make up names. We make up real words because, why is there a compound word when it can all be one?
Yeah, the whole thing. That's true.
Why is there a hyphen if it ain't two middle names when it could just be a one whole word?
Not Lee and Roy, but Lee Roy together. Well,
period.
Well, you do what you want to do, but I wasn't saying Lee and Roy together.
I know. But Miss Lee and Mr. Roy did get together.
Yeah, that's right.
Miss Leandra, Levitica, some type of Lee. Got Royus, Royale, some type of Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leanne Royale, Rolisha. I don't know. I'm messing.
And now you see why my name is Nikki NoSense, because this conversation has pivoted.
No sense. Yeah.
In so many different directions, it makes no sense.
It's not your fault though, because I feel like sometimes I be needing like somebody to redirect me to get me together, and then like you over here, so I'm with you. Like this is fun, making no sense. I really enjoyed this live, and we are actually out of time. But where will you be at?
Well, tonight I'm gonna be pulling up at the office on Living Noise with Boogie Williams, because he does the Pass the Mic karaoke there. But every Tuesday and Thursday I am at the Punchline Comedy Club.
Okay, and that's why you're so funny, because Punchline is a beast.
Oh yeah, if you can't squat, you got to get off the pot when you up in there.
Yeah, don't even try it. Take your butt to somewhere that's not there.
Yeah, but also an honorable mention for Keisha's. The only black-owned woman-owned comedy club right here on 8 Mile and Gratiot. On the
Yep.
East Point side, even though it's still Detroit, that's on the East Point side. But you know, she's having that sneaker wars on July 10th, so I will be up in there too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you gotta tap on in.
I
I'm
gotta look
busting
at.
out the Air Maxes.
Yeah. Oh, it's Sneaker Award or
No,
Sneaker?
sneaker wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That'll be
it's the battle of the toes. Mm-hmm.
okay. I ain't got no sneakers. I wonder if I could just be a judge, child. Just judge people.
Girl, if you don't go buy you some gym shoes, get
I got
them
shoes. I
toes. Look, let me tell you something. People with no gym shoes make me feel like their feet are too conservative. I'ma need you to liberal up them feet, okay? And go get some gym shoes, all right?
get some balance. Yeah, you're right.
Period. Come on now. You don't know what you're missing without the air bubble, baby. The air bubble will change your life.
Yeah, you're right. Let me give me some New Balances and all that good stuff. Yeah, she out here hitting the mics. I'm glad you shouted out Keisha. Keisha, oh, her place is so much fun, and we're gonna be celebrating her anniversary on the 31st. We're gonna be doing Laugh-O-Mations with Keisha, and she's gonna be one of the features on there. So we excited.
Me too. You know, I'm probably be pulling up too. I'm everywhere.
We
Just
hope
like these door dashes, I am everywhere.
we
Trying
gotta
to dash these jokes. You hear me?
girl. It'd be rough trying to balance your stuff. And he said, "What a story of making it through." Yes, girl, you made it through 3 lives. This is your 3rd life.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no telling how many more you gonna have.
I
And
know, right?
you are a resilient person, and I just want to tell you, I'm glad that you came on this show, and I'm glad that you're still here in spite of everything that you've been through.
Yes, because I sure could be in a mental hospital somewhere, but I chose to run from them gingerly.
Yeah, escape. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, I know how
Not
to do.
even escape. I'm one of the ones that they might have had a wanted poster for, but I keep ducking and dodging.
Mm-hmm.
They
Oh, so
ain't gonna be able to catch me.
I got caught a few times. That's why.
No, I'm still undiagnosed. You will not know.
You got the tag right here. I'm just
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You
God,
won't get me.
I sure take medications because if I didn't, I'm saving everybody. I'm helping the world by taking
Thank
medication.
God the medication I took is partially legalized.
I take that whatever medication the Lord gives me.
That's right. That is the best medicine.
I am definitely taking Zoloft and Wellbutrin.
Oh yeah.
It's not duck and dodge any hospitals. I'm really.
Oh yeah. I'm running clean from it. The only reason why you might see me at one, because I might petition one of my people, because I might be a little cuckoo, but I know crazy. That's a whole nother story. I'm just saying.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I think I'm white girl crazy. I'm just playing. I'm not. I'm black girl crazy. I've been through a lot of black stuff. But we'll get into.
But you could be black girl crazy with just white girl reactions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's after you desperate and you don't know what else to do. Because this is probably my 4th life. And so this 4th one, like when I lost my mom, I got through it. When I lost my dad, I got through it. My grandparents got through it. Aunties got through it. You know, little baby sister, I was 6 and she was 4. Still lived. And then when my brother passed 3 years ago, that was the life that took me out. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I was like, this is it. But God is good. I'm still here. We still here. And I hope to have you on the show again.
You know, just tell me when and I'm here.
I'll let you know. I'm trying to figure out what else we can talk about next time. But you'll be on the next season. And we closing it out with a banger. So
you know it. I appreciate you. No, thank you. And I hope you guys enjoy your day and enjoy the show.
Thank you, Nikki NoSense.
You know it. And like I say, help me make it make sense, because either me or it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yes, that was Nikki NoSense. That was a great way to end our season recap. She is so funny. Check her out. Go to her Facebook. I think it's think it's not Nikki NoSense. It is Nikia NYKIAFITE. So if you want to follow her, go to her Facebook and follow her. If you're looking to book somebody that's very funny, inbox her. Go to her Facebook and inbox her. Very funny young lady. I'll probably have her on one of our shows whenever we have some more shows. We haven't been producing as much, but yeah, you got to come see her before. Look, come see her before she get too big, because I already see it. So I'm grateful that you guys tuned in to the last episode of season 1 of Dani Luv. Time that we had together, and I can't wait to see you in season 2. Peace out.
You don't know what to do. Come and take a seat, my friend. Kick it with Dani Luv. Kick it with Dani Luv. Kick it with Dani Luv. Healing one.